switch on the machine?
4 hours ago. It's just taking a bit longer today.
Listen, my friend, I know a broken bell when I see one, and I'm looking at one right now.
No, it's not broken. The laundry just isn't done yet.
Not done after 4 hours?
Yes, the laundry was really extremely dirty.
The bell is missing. It can't ring. Now that's what I call a broken bell.
No, the laundry is not done. It probably only works if the laundry is really done.
You can spend 1,001 nights here. It's passed on. This bell is no more. It has ceased to be. It's expired and gone to meet its maker. That is the soulless shell of a bell. Its last chime rung, it rests in peace. It's rung down the curtain and joined the choir invisible. This is an X-bell.
Well, I'd better get the laundry out then.
Phew, you really have to talk until you're blue in the face to get an available washing machine here.
Oh man. They just changed parrot to bell. Red. Need white.
It's actually quite clean, but never mind, it can't do any harm. That should be enough. Oh, the socks are still losing color. Doesn't matter. White bathrobes have never been my thing. It's quite heavy and pretty wet, and I'm not wearing wet clothes. I could make a sly comment about this, but I don't think really low-down ideas need further comment.
Okay. The upper deck.
That must be part of the air conditioning system. The air coming out of there is very hot. A lot of warm air is coming out of the ventilation shaft. The bathrobe should be dry soon.
Okay, dry enough.
Okay, what about our socks?
All socks should be dry in next to no time.
Okay, dry enough.
Woohoo! Okay.
I've got something here for you. For the perfect tan.
I'm doing myself a favor here. He will finally go lie flat on his stomach, and I will no longer have to see his face or listen to his incessant drivel.
Oh, that's lovely, dear.
Or
thanks.
he's
By
gonna
the way,
ask you
while
to-
you're here, could you just rub some on my back?
I
for me?
knew it.
I
knew
I
it.
have to go.
I knew it.
Phew, the danger is over. He's put the lotion on himself. That was by far the greatest danger I have been exposed to over the last few years. So, my disguise as a tasteless bimbo is finally complete.
We had to make a disguise. Guys, and put on the disguise.
Okay, all I have to do now is put on a slightly stupid expression, then I could easily pass as her twin sister. Hello.
Hello, Ms. Jordan?
Hey, not bad.
I would like my room key.
Yes, right away. Ms. Jordan, wasn't it?
It still is.
Maybe you can help me. Which cabin did you have?
Shoot!
Oh, great.
How am I supposed to know that?
Oh, I just can't remember the number at all. Don't you know it?
No, I'm sorry. I'm only good at remembering telephone numbers. Otherwise, my memory isn't that good. Please have a quick look down below.
Pull yourself together.
I'm sorry. but that won't help at all. Please do me a favor and have a quick look. I'll write it down immediately. It won't happen again, I promise. And please don't tell the captain. He'd throw me out, and I really need this job.
Yes, okay. I won't tell anyone. Now, how am I supposed to find out Katharina Jordan's cabin number? The porter should be able to help me.
The porter.
I must go and powder my nose. See you later.
So we gotta go talk to the porter now.
I'll change back again.
Where is the porter?
No idea where the porter is, but he must be somewhere around here. And I wouldn't like him to catch me.
You wouldn't?
I'll leave a few. Some of the other guests might want some. The entire mechanics are missing where the bell was. A bell on its own doesn't help me.
Hit it against something?
If I just hit it now, it probably wouldn't make a noise. It would just make me go, ouch.
Ah, it went ping. Ping.
You rang? Though I'm not sure
You
how,
rang?
when I'm repairing the bell right now.
Has my handbag turned up yet?
No, unfortunately not. But I've told the captain about this regrettable incident. He will take care of the matter himself. I'm sorry that you've had to experience so many inconveniences so far.
That's okay. It's not your fault.
It could be. It's always the butler.
Can you tell me which is Katharina Jordan's cabin?
Can I ask what this is all about?
I just wanted to visit her.
Then you should go to the pool. You will probably find Miss Jordan there.
Oh, yes, great. And supposing I want to leave a small surprise outside her door?
In that case, you should give it to me. I will put the present in Miss Jordan's box behind the counter and pass it on to her as soon as she comes by here. That's much safer.
Yes, I'll do that. That's all for the time being. Thank you. I've got an idea. It might work. Could I
It's
leave
so
this
crazy,
poster with
it
you?
might
It's for
just
Miss Jordan.
Of course, no problem. I'll put it in her box and give it to her at the earliest opportunity.
That's very kind. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. That's what I'm here for. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, not at the moment.
Then will you please excuse me? I have something important to attend to.
Yeah, go fix your bell. You know, for a porter, he sure is rude.
The safe deposit boxes are reflected in the CD. If the porter really did put the poster in the right box, then Katharina Jordan must be in cabin number 2.
Haha. Oh, look, there's a big exit right down there on the floor.
Okay, all I have to do now is put on a slightly stupid expression, then I could easily pass as her twin sister. Hello.
Hello, Ms. Jordan?
Hey, not bad. I'd like my room key. That's number 2.
Yes, of course. It's right here at the front. Here you go.
Thank you. I'll change back again. Nobody seems to be inside, and I can't get in without a key.
Anyway.
If that's not my handbag, then the similarity is amazing.
I'll take it.
I'll just have another quick look. Yes, it's definitely mine.
Yep.
I'll be interested to hear what the Honorable Ms. Jordan has to say in her defense.
Oh, no, don't. Not a cutscene. I wasn't done looking around.
It'd be easier to find the needle in a haystack, but what else can I do? Let's hear what the others think. It's me. No, that's why I'm calling. I've searched half the ship, and I still haven't found anything. I'm well aware of that, but further problems have arisen.
Are they still looking for the manuscript?
Yeah, I hope so too. We're running out of time, and we're going to need a small miracle to ensure the whole thing doesn't end in a huge catastrophe. Okay, I'll get back to you as soon as I have any news.
Phew, that was close. Who was that? And what was he looking for? A passenger? Or a member of the crew? And what is this disaster he keeps talking about? I should really be careful who I talk to and about what. I can't really trust anyone, with the exception of little Oscar, perhaps.
Can't trust him. He steals things. And he likes to hide them.
My handbag. Looks like everything is still here.
Figure.
I assume the captain can use the loudspeaker to inform the passengers if the ship has just sunk. If I hadn't seen the owner, I'd say her clothes identify her as a typical bimbo. But
Bimbo?
since I already know the lady, I know for a fact that she's a typical bimbo. These clothes really aren't to my taste. TV inspectors would probably find dozens of pieces of evidence in this bed, but I can't see anything out of the ordinary.
Get a black light.
The magazine looks like complete garbage, but it has George Rooney on the cover. That's a good enough reason to buy it.
I wonder. Yeah.
Why do cabins like this always seem to be furnished by colorblind interior decorators?
Okay. I guess we go confront Ms. Jordan and say, "Listen here, bimbo.
Ms. Jordan, I need to have a serious word with you
I wouldn't know what about.
about my handbag, which I found in your cabin.
You've been in my cabin? That's a break-in. I'll have you sent to jail.
Do you really want us to go to the captain and settle matters there?
Okay. You're right. Let me explain myself.
I'm listening.
Just a minute. First I need a drink to get over the shock.
You can have one, but then I want to know what's going on here. What would you like to drink? Gin and tonic?
A Bloody Mary. I only drink Bloody Marys.
No problem. Coming right up.
Okay, I don't follow that
See?
logic.
We're both still alive.
You just keep on joking. You'll have that smile wiped off your face soon. Just you wait and see.
Uh-huh.
I'd like a Bloody Mary.
Do you think drinking alcohol at this early hour will help you forget the miseries of this world?
What? I thought you were a barkeeper.
Well, of course you're welcome to have a cocktail, but
Great. We'll just get on with it then.
just one moment, just a second.
Maybe I should have ordered one myself.
Some of the people on board are difficult to bear when you're sober.
There you go. But please remember my words.
Olympia?
Yes, I'll do that. As soon as the great flood comes and we're up to our neck in water.
Maybe he should be paying more attention to his drinks. A Bloody Mary in this kind of glass? Either he's out to annoy me, or he doesn't know the first thing about cocktails.
I'll go find myself a
It's a
safe
clue.
spot.
It's a
just
clue.
in case the end of the world suddenly dawns on us.
Okay, wait a minute. This thing, give it to her.
Here you are, Miss Jordan. Here's your cocktail.
Thank you.
She didn't even notice it was in the wrong glass.
So, what have you got to say?
Okay, what I'm about to tell you may sound a bit strange, but It really happened.
Just get on with your story, and we'll see what seems reasonably believable and what doesn't.
Fine. I passed your cabin last night. The door was ajar, and I was just curious, that's all. I peeked through the gap and saw a masked man searching through your luggage. He must have noticed me somehow because he turned around suddenly and dragged me into the cabin. He pushed me up against the wall. His hand was at my throat. I hardly dared to breathe. I don't know how long I stood there, but it felt like an eternity. The masked man probably didn't know what exactly he should do next either. Then I heard soft footsteps in the corridor, approaching the cabin. For a moment I thought maybe I should cry for help. And then suddenly, there was this gun before my eyes. The man hissed, "Shut up or I'll kill you." I was numb with fear, and even when he let go of me and slammed the door on you, I didn't dare move. A moment later, the man was standing behind me again, and he whispered in my ear, "If you tell anyone that you saw me here, you're dead. Now go to the ship's doctor and tell him the woman took an awkward fall and hit her head against the door. And remember, whatever you do, I'll be watching you closely." What was I supposed to do?
Are you okay? You've gone pale.
No idea. I'm sure it will go away again just as suddenly as it came. A Bloody Mary always helps. That's much better. When I got back to my cabin, I found this handbag on my table. I was scared because I suddenly realized that this man could enter my cabin anytime he wanted. I swear I haven't touched the handbag. Every time I looked at it, it sent shivers down my spine.
I don't know. I've heard more convincing stories. On the other hand, you must be a really good actress if the panic in your eyes isn't genuine. Did you recognize the man? You don't look as if you're any better. Do you want me to call a doctor?
I can't really breathe properly. Anyway, the guy...
Better get an EpiPen.
I'm not quite sure, but...
She's having an anaphylactic shock.
He reminded me of...
Miss Jordan? Miss Jordan, are you okay? Oh, no!
Her throat closed up.
She suddenly started coughing terribly. It got worse and worse until she could hardly breathe.
The doc will put her right. Don't you worry.
But I do. This was meant to be a relaxing cruise, but I'm about as far away from that as I am from Hawaii. I should have a lie down for an hour or two. My headache from the incident with the door is getting worse. I should head for the restaurant now. I wonder what that mysterious passenger from cabin number 5 will be able to tell me about the strange goings-on aboard this ship.
Blame the bartender. He's one of the zealots
anyway. He wants to see me and tell me some vitally important news regarding the incidents on the ship, and now he's not here. Men. So I'll give him another 5 minutes.
Men.
After that, it's his bad luck.
Hey, that's the doc. Well, that was the doc.
Did someone just fall overboard? I hope I'm mistaken. I must have been mistaken. Who could have? And if not, what if there really is somebody out there, floating in the sea? I will tell the captain just to be sure. He'll know what to do.
And you're positive that somebody fell overboard?
Yes, well, you know, it was like this. I was just sitting in the restaurant, waiting for somebody. And suddenly I heard voices.
That's not unusual at sea. Never heard of the ship's kobold?
I'm serious. There were these 2 men and they were fighting. Well, at least I saw 2 shadows and got the impression that they were fighting each other. Then there was a loud splash, as if one of them had fallen into the water, and I could see only 1 shadow after that.
You really think someone was thrown overboard?
It looked like it, at least.